Hi, everybody. It's Sarah Lauk, the host of Unmuzzled, a podcast spelled P-A-W-D. Make sure you spell it right. We're not doing a regular podcast here. It's all about the animals. Today, it's all about the dogs and the magical dog butts. I have Amy coming up, but first, the sponsors.
Canine Cruise is the place to take your pet. They offer dog and cat boarding, dog daycare, pet retail, and mindful day school. With over 12,000 square feet of indoor space and a huge yard, they are the one-stop shop for professional pet care in Chicago. Bark Pouch makes 5 mess-free lickable treat recipes in 2 sizes for a delightful time with your dog or dogs. Their grab-and-go pouches make warm weather fun and easy breezy. Whether you're traveling, enjoying a long walk, patio season, or family and friend gatherings, Bark Pouch's irresistible, all-human-grade treats let you focus on what matters most: time with your dog or dogs and loved ones. Kiki's Corner Natural Pet Foods in downtown Winfield, just a block south of CDH Hospital and the railroad tracks. Kiki's has all your food and health aid needs for dogs and cats. Kiki's Corner for a healthy, happy pet.
Thank you, sponsors. I appreciate it. I'm bringing you in, Amy. Here she is. Amy is on the bus. You're on the bus.
Yes.
Who else is on the bus with you?
This is Izzy. This is our bus monitor. Oh, she's shy, apparently. She's going to run away. But yes, we are hanging on the bus this afternoon.
I mean, so this concept, okay, I'll quickly do the backstory, but just correct me if I'm wrong. So we have, for Live Like Roof Foundation, which is my foundation for animals with cancer, we have a Nashville contingent, Karen and Kyla, that have events there. I believe that they have met you before, and you actually did an ice cream social for our event on June 1st for our Live Like Brew Worldwide ice cream social, which I have pictures of, I believe, here.
Okay, yes. Yes.
So, but we also connected because a friend of yours had a dog with cancer.
Yes. Samson. Samson was diagnosed March, 1st of March, and then by the time we got to the prom, he had passed away that morning. So
yeah, so Amy flew in from Nashville to our dog prom in May, and the goal was to surprise her friend who had Samson with, a photo session, possibly a hotel stay. And unfortunately, Samson passed away a few days before the prom, but Amy still made the trip to the prom, so we were able to recognize her at the prom. But that's kind of, how this all started. But she has this incredible magic dog butt. And I already have a million questions. I was doing my research today. I was just ogling over this picture because I'm like, this is the best thing ever.
yeah.
And I was just reading your background. So tell us how this all started.
So it actually started with the pup that you saw just a moment ago, Izzy. So I had a marketing gig where I was working full time, and I had great clients, and I had some that would let me bring her, but then for the most part, we didn't get to bring her. And I got tired of leaving my dog at home. So I told my husband, I was like, hey, I'm going to start a dog bus. He's like, no, we're not. 1 year, July 5th is when we will be in service. 1 year, July 5th, and we have a dog bus. And I take that girl everywhere, even days like today where she didn't want to go swimming, but she went swimming.
Sorry about that. That was me. That's my bad. I'll fix that. So she's kind of the inspiration behind this because you didn't want to leave Izzy at home, when you're working. So tell us exactly what you do. Like, what is a day in the life of the Magic Bus?
Yeah, so a day in the life, we pretty much start our routes in the morning about the same times that schools start their bus routes, and we will show up to your house, pick your dogs up, take them to daycare, boarding, or grooming appointments. And then once we finish the morning route, we'll pick up some pups, take them on a field trip. So the picture you see right there, actually, that is Izzy, Luna, and Maddie. They are our Monday field trip riders. And so we cruise around town. We find a local restaurant to get a pup cup from, and we just love on those babies. That's Blue. He's our Therapy Thursday is what we call rides with Blue. And so then we finish our daycare routes, and our field trip routes. Then we cruise on down and park the bus for a couple hours if we don't have an event. And then we start in the afternoon and we pick those babies up from school, take them back home, and call it a day.
I mean, it's literally like a bus for kids. I mean, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, and the dogs love it. It's so funny watching them because, like, the first time they come on, some dogs run on here like they've been riding their whole life. Some dogs will come on here and they're a little bit nervous because they're like, what's going on? Where are you taking me? Why is my mom not getting on the bus? What the heck is happening? And there's music playing on the outside of the bus. They're so confused. The second trip, these dogs, they realize that we're something fun. We're a good time. We're going to take them where they want to go. They're going to get a pup cup. We're going to spoil them, love on them. And so usually the second trip, when they jump on this bus, they are ready to go. They don't even look back at their parents. They just jump on with us and we roll out.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. So I already know, for those of you listening and watching, you're gonna ask, like, how do you keep the dogs in control? How do you make sure the dogs don't start fights back there? So I assume, Amy, you have probably pretty good insurance, number one. But like, if a dog is dog selective or dog reactive, they're obviously not coming on the bus.
Right. Most of the dogs that come on, they're social dogs. But if we do have dogs that maybe they can't be with others, we offer private field trips. So on the private field trips, it's literally just that dog and or his family on this bus at one time. So we'll still take the same field trip. We still spend the same time frame. We cruise around, get that dog a pup cup. Because I had a dog before Sis. His name was Deuce. He was a boxer. He actually ended up with cancer and passed away. And so it was, he couldn't be on the bus with other dogs. There was no way. And so I wanted to do the field trips where those dogs still got to have a good time and enjoy life. Just because they can't be around others shouldn't be a reason they can't ride the bus.
Yeah. So basically an owner can contact you and have you take them to daycare for the day. Do you do like vet appointments and such too, or no? Okay.
No, just because of the possibility of an airborne virus. And when you go to the vet, there's really important decisions to be made.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want that. We want the dogs to see us and that we want them to come running on. So if we take them to the vet, they're not going to like it. Grooming appointments are kind of the same way. If we only take them to grooming, well, they're not going to like us. So we're like, hey, if you do grooming with us, please book a field trip like in between each grooming session. So that way they know, like, hey, we're here to have fun. We're not here just to take you to get a haircut and a bath and a blow dry. Like, let's go have fun. Then let's go do grooming appointments.
I mean, as you look at these pictures, like, you can't not be happy looking at these pictures because these dogs are they're so happy. I mean, they're so happy.
Yeah. And it's funny because like I said, the first ride, they're usually a little nervous. Second ride, they run right on. Usually by third, fourth ride, they literally make friends. They find a spot on the bus. I'll kind of turn the camera around. So they'll find a spot on the bus and they'll tell us where they want to sit. They'll have puppies that they will get on here looking for. So like our Monday field trip riders, if we have one on here and not the other, they start looking at us, they start whining, they start crying, and they want to know where their friends are at. So it's fun watching them make friends. And then also we'll be out at events and our clients will bring dogs that ride on the bus and we'll just be sitting there with a group of people and the dog just runs to us, gives us hugs, gives us loves. And we absolutely love every second of it.
I mean, that's what I say to you about my pet care business because I started not long ago as well.
Yeah.
It is so nice to work with dogs most of the time. Yeah. And I say this, in the most loving way possible. If you're working with dogs, you obviously still have to work with humans. And sometimes that part of it can be tough, but It's part of the business and it's part of what you do. What has been kind of like the biggest lesson that you've learned? It's not easy. Number one, it's not easy to start a business. I just had another podcast where I was talking to a woman-owned business, and just like me, it can start slow. You have to get your name out there. You've got to show people what you do and get people on board and have people tell their neighbor, hey, you got to check this out. But what has been kind of the biggest lesson that you've learned?
I think the biggest lesson for us has been stay in a mindset where everything changes. Because like with us, we don't have a lot of competition. There's other people that own daycares that have dog buses. And so, for those guys, they already have clientele. They can go pick up their dogs, take them, drop them off, and they're done. Well, for us, we're kind of like the taxi. So we go to multiple daycare facilities. Yes, the biggest lesson that we've learned is just stay flexible. What works today may not work tomorrow. What we don't even think will work is actually our biggest and best ideas. So yeah, just staying flexible is absolutely the key to us growing and continuing to attract customers. And the other part that's been the hardest part is letting people know that we're here. So marketing, because people don't know that there's school buses for dogs. And so as we grow, we're trying to just tell everybody we can, and we're trying to just spoil dogs and love people. And so that way they will go and tell their friends, hey, we do have a school bus for dogs. Don't leave your dog at home. Call them. They'll take care of them.
Wait, which is actually like, hi, Amy.
Yeah.
By the way, I have like an obsession with Pyrenees, like because I have a few clients that I pet sit. They are just gentle, emotional giants.
Yes. And moody. Sometimes when Sis does not have her coffee, she does not ride on the bus. We have to leave her at home. And we try again in the afternoon. And then some days she has her coffee, and girlfriend lets those pups come on here. They steal the seat with her. They sit in there. They love on her, sit on her. She's my whole heart for sure.
I love that. Tell me what are your hopes for the future?
I would love to see a dog bus in every county across the U.S. I would even love to see some overseas. But I want to make sure I do it when I have the right staff, because if I don't have a staff that absolutely loves dogs, that's not for us. I just want the dogs to be able to experience the magic that it brings, and the staff to experience the joy. Because when we started, we knew, okay, dog bus is going to be cute. People are going to love it because it's a dog in the bus, right? We drive by schools when the kids are outside on the playground, and they literally chase us down the road singing, because we have speakers on the outside, so it's like the Who Let the Dogs Out, Atomic Dog, all these dog songs, and these kids literally chase us down the road singing the song. They're dancing, they're going crazy. It's beautiful. But we'll go and we'll set up at hospitals, where it's like we'll set up at the oncology center, and so we'll have a couple dogs on the bus. People will be going in or out of appointments. They'll stop on the bus, they'll love on the babies, and then they'll go in or out or go home. And so just seeing that joy, we had no idea it was going to bring that. Taking some of these pups on their first ride, taking them on their last rides. We've got some people, some humans that have had cancer, and they're like, I want to see my dog on the bus before I pass. That is something that I never in my life thought that anybody, that a dog bus would do. I thought a dog bus, again, it's going to be cute, right? Can't help but love it. But it's so much more than that. And that's what we want the world to be able to experience, not just White House, Tennessee, Robertson, Sumner County. We want to grow, and we want to be everywhere.
Oh my God, you're gonna make me cry. That was incredible. I love that so much. That is,
I mean, it really, like, it's, I don't know, just seeing the dogs become friends, seeing dogs that have never been around others. Now they literally cannot wait to be around their buddies. Taking them on field trips, taking them out and socializing them, because sometimes the parents don't have time to, and they don't want to just throw them into a dog park. So they're like, hey, can you take my dog and so slowly socialize? I'm like, yes, absolutely. So we'll go into ice cream shops. We'll go into different places. And like I said, the first rides to the final rides, those definitely get us, but we love it. And I think the pups do too.
they definitely do.
She ran away.
They definitely do. So yeah, I mean, we should definitely talk to Kyla and Karen about this being some bucket list items too for some of our dogs that we have locally there. I would love to offer that to some of our clients.
Absolutely.
And then we will also see you at Roof Fest on September 21st in Nashville. So guys, we have done events in Nashville with Kyla and Karen. It'll be the second one that I'm at in Nashville, but we're taking Roof Fest, which we normally would do in Illinois, Chicagoland, to Nashville, and blowing it up at a brewery and having 30 vendors and food trucks. And actually the Magic Bus will be there actually.
Yes, the bus will be there. We will have the tent set up to meet and greet people, but we'll have the bus. Hoping to do maybe something where we can actually take people out on rides, so that way they can actually get in here with their dog, experience it firsthand, and see that their dog is going to love it.
Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all you do. It really is special what you do, and I appreciate you coming on.
Oh my gosh, we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.
I can't wait to partner again soon. Thank you,
Yes.
Amy.
Bye, y'all. Have a good night.
Amy Williams, everybody. Check it out. Again, here's their website, themagicbus.com. So incredible. And I think some people will see it at first and be like, oh, that's like a recipe for disaster. No, you heard it from her. The dogs love it. They become accustomed to it. Look. I mean, how can you deny that? It's just magic. It's literal magic. Supporting sponsors. Here we go.
Thank you so much to our supporting sponsors. Give the gift of joy and memorable moments of furry loved ones with a gift card from Kimberly Kingan Photography. For more details, please visit her website at KimberlyKingan.com or contact her directly at her email, kimberly@kimberlykingan.com. The Canine PT is Chicago's highest rated dog physical therapy clinic, and they're dedicated to enhancing the lives of your four-legged companions as they age or when recovering from an injury. They also offer a discount for rescue dogs. For more information, visit theK9PT.com. That's THEK9PT.com. Anything is Plausible is Chicago's premier dog training company. They offer group classes for every stage of your dog's life and have a talented team of behavior specialists to work through any issues that need modification using positive reinforcement. Check out Anything is Plausible. Liz Starks at Guaranteed Rate. Check with Liz for the absolute best mortgage options. She helps when others can't and even calls it rescue loans. Buyers, sellers, investors, give Liz a call. She can lend in all 50 states. NMLS number 224526.
Thank you, supporting sponsors. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. See you next week.